think it's mad that a person went to extreme lengths to demonstrate what their condition looks like, how it plays out, that they have the version of it that has vocal tics where they involuntarily say things that they don't want to say. And with all of that in mind, with all this knowledge on the table, with everybody going, yes, oh, it's so wonderful, they attack this person for having this disability. This is insane behavior. It is beyond lunacy to me that we have all these people acknowledging that this is a disorder that Davidson can't control, but still demand that he apologize anyway. Meanwhile, these are all the same people who've been lecturing us about the horrors of ableism for decades. I think the reality here is that with relation to progressives and how they feel about these topics, they act like being disabled is so inspirational and wonderful and what have you, until that disability inconveniences them or makes them uncomfortable, and then suddenly the person with the disability is expected to apologize for symptoms and for actions over which they have no control.
Involuntary means not chosen, not intentional. But here is what people, especially Black and brown communities, are asking. If the word is involuntary, why is that word in the vocabulary at all? Tourette's does not invent language. It removes the brain's filter. It does not create new words out of thin air.
The girl explains that racism and tics have nothing to do with each other. It's wholly involuntary and can and has resulted in moments where offensive language has been used.
And I also have the N-word as a tic. I have other slurs as tics. Does this mean that I use them regularly? Does this mean that I mean them? Does this mean that I can control what I say? No, it does not. That's not how coprolalia works. That is not how Tourette syndrome works.
And if you watch enough of these videos of people who have Tourette's commenting on what the condition is and how it presents and what it all means, the tics don't mean anything. They're involuntary. They're happening without your control and consent. And unfortunately, Davidson isn't even the first person with Tourette's who's come under fire and been attacked for dropping a racial slur in a public-esque type setting like this. Sweet Anita, a popular Twitch streamer with Tourette's, dropped the N-word while streaming, creating a massive cancel mob overnight. As she later said in an interview, articles will be written about the N-word coming out of her mouth, and it completely leaves out the fact that she has Tourette's, which I actually think is super tragic because it's just people trying to drum up a cancel mob and an attack mob for a woman who is saying a word, again, involuntarily, in a culture where this word is actually said a ton in various situations where people aren't offended at all.